Interesting. So, okay, welcome to the live stream. This is weird. So now I'm trying OBS. it says it's streaming, but it's an internal kind of thing here on the OBS platform. So I just wanted to jump on here for a few minutes, try out the live stream features, because I haven't done a live stream in forever, and everything has changed so rapidly, of course, with the live streaming on YouTube. Now, apparently, it's built into OBS, I think. That's what it looks like. So, but anyways, I wanted to get on here and just do a quick update about the bow contest that we just had. Really excited about that, and really excited about, all the people that entered the contest. I don't know if people are making comments or not. Something's weird here. Hang on just a second. Anyway, hopefully if people are commenting on this stream, maybe that, let's see. No, I don't want that. All right, so at least I got some people on here viewing, but I can't see the comments. So if you're on here viewing, I just wanted to do a quick update about the bow giveaway that we had the drawing on, which ended last night. August 2nd at midnight. I'm really thankful for everybody that actually entered the contest. Thank you so much. It means a lot that you guys were at least viewing the content for the opportunity to win one of the two bows, either the Eagle X9 takedown recurve bow or the Lightning Archery takedown recurve bow. And hopefully let's see, what's this? Hopefully those that entered, somebody's gonna win this. Hey, Trust Life, how you doing? Now I can see the comments. This thing's so weird. Man, the live stream feature has changed so much on YouTube over the time, and I've not done a live stream in forever. But looking forward to giving away one of these bows. And, I know a lot of people use giveaways as gimmicks to get subscribers and things like that. Not me. I wanted to, give something back. I have too many bows in my collection, to be honest with you, stuff I buy and try out. And I wanted to just give something back to the archery community, and no matter who wins it, I hope you take the bow or whichever bow you win and take the bow and just get out and enjoy it, because it's a journey. Archery is just a huge journey, and we're all learning and growing as we experience this archery thing, if you will. And I want to, make sure that, I can give something back. And I try to do that with the videos that I put out whenever I'm teaching or sharing my experience, not so much teaching, just sharing the things that I've learned over the course of time. And hopefully, people take those things and can apply them to. Yeah, I did. I absolutely did, Trust. Yeah, I have no more space. I'm kind of done. But really, again, if somebody can take something that I can, give them or impart to them and start enjoying this, because I know it's an expensive sport. I mean, if you think about it, man, every sport that you participate in is really expensive. Archery's, no different than anything else, especially when you think about the purchase of a bow and the arrows and all the things that you're going to need to go with that. Then it sends you down this rabbit hole, right? You're looking for the latest and greatest thing, or the latest and greatest, I saw this archer do this, or I saw this archer do that. I think I need to go pick that up. And it gets to be very expensive. I know, I've spent so much money on archery equipment and things that I've needed over the course of time. My wife, she's gotten to the point now where she just kind of rolls her eyes. She's like, whatever. It doesn't even faze her anymore. But I try to be, mindful of what I'm spending on things like that. And a lot of things, like right now, I'm in the process of trying to do bamboo arrows. My wife has a friend who's got tons of bamboo on her property, and she said, come over anytime you want, take what you need. So we're actually going to go over there at some point, and I'm going to start doing some, homegrown or homemade bamboo arrows, because I've been buying the shafts off Amazon. And while they're good shafts that I purchased, I need something longer because I have a new bow review coming up soon. That's I need some different arrows for the bow, and I won't talk about which bow it is right now. Just know it's one that I've been looking at for a long time. And I finally was able to save up enough money to pick this up. So I'm really looking forward to this one, but I've got to make some longer arrows for it. But it's things like that, you get to the point where you've got to start figuring out DIY stuff. And if you're hearing this noise in the background, it's the air conditioner in my little studio down here. I call it a studio. It's my room. This little studio down here. So I don't have a central heating and air down here, so it gets loud. So I apologize for that. But anyways, but going back to why I'm doing the bow giveaway, again, it's not for subscriber count. I just enjoy making videos. I enjoy making content. It's one of those things that I just do. And lately, I know I get a little bit slow about getting stuff done, but, you think about it. I mean, I'm not a young man. I know everybody says YouTube's a young man's game. No, it's not really. I mean, it's just those who want to get out and share their experiences or teach or whatever it is you're doing on YouTube. But for me, it's one of those things that I just enjoy doing, making content. And hopefully the content resonates with people. I know sometimes that it does. Sometimes it doesn't. It just falls flat. But still, it's just a fun process to get out here and do that. And my kind of content posts have slowed down a little bit over the course of time. And I know there for a while I disappeared for a couple of months. But, honestly, I kind of went through a phase in life and went through a stage in life where I just felt like nothing was right. Nothing was good, and I was struggling just to figure out who I was, if you will. And not really figure out who I was, but went through a lot of mental depression, mental anxiety, and stuff like that. And I just had to back away from things and kind of let things go for a while. And that's why I took that break. And it was good for me, honestly. But now I'm back, and I'm starting to put together new things. Got things on the horizon that I want to talk about and share here on this platform, especially when it comes to archery. Got things that I want to, do and hopefully be creative enough to entertain you guys whenever I post content. But that's what's going on. But I'm only going to stay on here for a few moments. Hopefully this is going to record so everybody will see this. Now, tomorrow, about 1 p.m.-ish approximately, I'm going to do another live stream. And when I do this live stream, what's going to happen is I'm going to do the random comment picker like I did last time for the bow giveaway. And we're going to do the bow giveaway, the drawing for one lucky winner. And again, you get to pick between the Sanlita Eagle X9 takedown recurve bow or the Lightning Archery takedown recurve bow. And we'll do the random drawing tomorrow. Hopefully everything will go off without a hitch. I am Eastern Standard Time, Trust Life. So I don't know what that translates to you, but that's what time I am here in the States. And hopefully some people will join us. Now, the rules for the contest giveaway, you have 48 hours to contact me after the drawing to claim your ownership of the win, if you will, or winning the contest. And in that 48 hours, you need to contact me and let me know. I've got to ask some questions, get your address, get a lot of stuff, verify that you are who you say you are, because there are some people, unfortunately, that will be unscrupulous and try to take over a win for somebody else. But hopefully, whoever wins this bow will take this and run with it and just enjoy it. I'm really looking forward to this. Man, it excites me when you make somebody's day like that. So, especially in today's society, it seems like it's storm clouds and thunderstorms all the time. But again, really super excited about that. And that's the purpose of this live stream test here, is just to make sure everything's running. Again, it's so weird the way this works now. But tomorrow, about 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hey, Jerry, how's it going? Hope you're doing well today. Hope all is good on your Saturday afternoon. Hopefully everything's good in your world. But tomorrow, again, looking forward to this. And once I get the contest winner, We're going to get this thing shipped out within a couple of days, and then oh, really? They took that away. I didn't know that. See, I don't get so involved with YouTube as far as looking at all the little things in there. Yeah, and I'm sure that would um, make it tough to get in touch with somebody. But the thing about it is, most everybody knows my. I mean, I've had people send me emails and I didn't even know they had my email address. So, and it's one of those weird things when you get this email from a subscriber or somebody that's watching your videos. You're like, okay, I don't remember putting that out there, but our information's public anyways. I mean, there's nothing you can hide from people anymore. But probably what I'll put out there is if whoever wins, contact me at blueskiesarchery@gmail.com, blueskiesarchery@gmail.com. That is where I get most of my website email. And that's another thing too, my website. I need some help with that. So I'm going to be looking for some people to help me out, people that are better at those kinds of things than I am. I'm good at like, okay, let's put this block here and that block there. But as far as it being like, wow, I'm just not that guy. I am not that guy. So I'll make sure that whoever wins the contest has the ability to contact me, and I'll make sure that I put enough information in there to where that person is able to get in touch with me, and we can connect on just on a one-to-one basis. So really looking forward to this. And again, I'm not going to stay on here much longer, but I really wanted to just jump on and test the waters because, again, I haven't done a YouTube live stream in forever. And again, it's so weird with OBS. I just updated OBS. I never use it anymore. And now it's like it integrates into OBS. So weird. Anyways. All right. So for those of you that have joined me for this quick little live stream, thank you so much, Trust Life. Michael. Let's see. Michael, 49 IZE. Could you recommend a recurve bow for a first timer? Adult, older male. Michael, hang on, Trust Life. Don't leave just yet. Maybe you can jump in here and help me with this. Hey, Michael. There are a lot of good recurve bows on the market, especially entry-level bows. A lot of entry-level bows have kind of stepped up their game with their offerings. I know there are a few that I have bought over the course of time. One of my favorites in my collection that I have is my Samick Sage bow. I've had that thing for years, and it's never failed me. I know a lot of people love or hate the Samick Sage bow. For me, it's been a great bow. The thing that I can recommend to you, whenever you're searching for a bow, I mean, like the Lightning Archery or the San Lita Archery or even the Samick Sage. Yeah, Samick, there you go. Solid, cheap beginner bows. Trust Life, thank you so much. Really, the thing you want to look for in a beginner bow is, and I am a staunch advocate of this, is don't overbow yourself when you pick one up. I would say go with something that has a low draw weight. And the reason I like to take down recurve bows is because you can get something in a lower draw weight and learn all of the basics and the fundamentals, your form, your anchor, and your release, and get your muscles kind of in shape for moving up to a heavier pound bow. So if you're using a takedown recurve bow, you can always increase the weight with a new set of limbs and not have to buy a whole new bow setup. So any one of those bows that I've mentioned would be good. I really like my Samick Sage. The Ghost or the Black Hunter recurve is a good bow too. That's a great suggestion, Trust Life. Hey, Lemansky, good to see you here. So yeah, try one of those. You can pick these up anywhere. Amazon is just flooded with a lot of bows like that. The thing too, if you see something that piques your interest, make sure you read all the reviews. Anytime, Michael. You are more than welcome. Yeah, the Black Hunter. I had a Black Hunter for a while, and I gifted it to a friend, and he loves it. He still shoots it. Again, going back to what Trust Life said earlier. The room on my bow rack. Let's see. Recommendation, arrows for beginning. It depends, Lemansky. Lemansky, what draw weight are you looking to get? The thing with arrows, this is going to be a weird one because you're going to have to look at your draw weight, and you need to match those to that draw weight as best as possible. And especially if you're just starting out, because arrows, man, you can tune arrows to get them to fly exactly how you want to out of just about any bow. But until you're ready to get into that kind of deep water of tuning arrows, I would find something that's matched to the draw weight of your bow. And you can find that with any arrow manufacturing chart. And they're all about the same. Yes, Easton has one. Gold Tip has one. Everybody's got their own arrow spine chart. But if you match it as close as possible to the draw weight and draw length that you're shooting, you can get some pretty decent arrows based on just using that information. Because again, it's kind of hard to explain here, but there's a lot of information that goes into that. Yeah, I agree with you, Trust Life. Proper bowstring. I know I said one time in a video that I always change out the bowstrings on any bow that I pick up. I make my own. And somebody says, why? It's still a good string. Shouldn't have to change it out. And I'm like, it's a personal thing with me because I understand how, all of the bows that I shoot with the strings that I make, and I understand kind of how that works. And I don't like the new bowstrings that come with the bows. Let's see. So, Lemansky, I hope that helped you a little bit. I know it sounds like it's a vague statement to say what I said, but really you have to look at the arrows you're buying, see if you can, determine what your draw weight and your draw length is, because that's going to help you decide what length of arrow you need to get. And if you get something that's relatively close to what you're shooting and how you're shooting, it's going to work out. Will it be perfect? Maybe, but maybe not. But that'll at least get you started. And when you get to that point, when you get a little bit more time in, then you'll be able to, start picking arrows that you can either tune or are going to work exactly well with your bow. Oh, you're welcome. You're definitely welcome. No, it's not you, Monty. I don't know what's going on. Again, I'll try to tinker with this some more tonight to set this up a little better. Maybe I'll get it fixed up. The live chat, I usually pull out the feed and then post it into OBS. This is a completely different thing for me right now. So hopefully I'll get this figured out for you. Let's see. Who else put a comment in here? Monty, shooting 29-inch Gold Tips, kind of bummed. I didn't know the inserts are very light and didn't come out. I don't understand that comment, Monty. What was going on with your inserts that you couldn't get them out? Normally, well, okay, let me back up on that. I've had inserts that were glued in. I mean, like glued in, that you couldn't get them out. And then I've had some that, of course, you could heat up just the tip of the fill tip, and they're built to stay in. Oh, I got you. I've never had a problem with Gold Tips like that. All of mine, I've always been able to take a candle. I know you've probably seen it when I build arrows, but I take a candle and I just heat the fill tip a little bit, and then I take a pair of pliers and I just twist it. And normally that heats up enough to either break the bond with the glue that's inside the carbon arrow, or it heats it up enough where you can twist it on out. That's what I've always done. That's weird that they're built to stay in. I've never seen that. Anyways, hopefully, Monty, you'll. What kind of Gold Tips did you get, by the way? I'm curious. What did you get? Because I'd like to research that a little bit and see if they don't come out. No. You don't heat the carbon. No, not at all. Never heat the carbon. Just heat the fill tip, because when you heat up that metal fill tip, it gets hot enough to heat that insert up just enough to break that bond with the glue. So you're not doing any You're not doing any damage to the carbon integrity itself. You're just heating it up just a little bit, enough to, again, break that bond with the glue. And normally they'll twist right out. So I'm just curious. Yeah, I made the mistake early on. But I learned that trick. I heated the carbon, damaged the arrow, so chuck it in the garbage. Oh, yeah. It's all those things you learn as you go along. Yeah, that's okay. Hey, there you go. Man, this is a great little live stream. I didn't expect this many people to jump on, but I'm glad you did. So hopefully you're having a good Saturday, everybody. And I know these impromptu live streams are crazy because everybody's like, I didn't even know you were on. And I used to do these all the time because I have a podcast, the Bearded Guy podcast, that I still make content for from time to time. It's been a while since I posted a podcast episode, but I used to do these live streams where we would get on here and talk about all this stuff. And I got pretty proficient at it. And then I just stopped doing the live streams. I think because there was always issues with the YouTube thing and it never would work right. And I just thought, I'm just not doing it anymore. But anyways. Let's see. Take the knock off. There you go. Good tip, Trust Life. Yep, I've done that before as well. Definitely done that before as well. Now, some I have had Trust Life. Trust Life, some I have had the glue was so strong on that insert that I have damaged the arrow trying to swing that drill bit and knock it out. And I'm like, you have got to be kidding me. I just destroyed an arrow trying to take that out. Normally, though, they're not glued in forever with forever glue. Yeah. Oh, it does. You're absolutely right, Trust Life. Monty, I have a question. What size insert or what grain insert are you looking to put in your arrows? Any ideas? Okay. Okay. Yeah. My general setup right now, I am about like with I've got a set of Link Boy arrows that I've had for a long time that I shoot. They're really well. I use a 50 grain insert on those, and then I'll put a 150 grain fill tip on there. I found some really nice fill tips that I've been using lately from Amazon. They're a little bit longer, and they have more of a point. Okay. But that usually gives me enough FOC, and then it gives me enough to take those 500 spine arrows that I shoot and give them enough flex to fly right. There's another little weird thing that's going on with my arrow builds lately, especially now using a lot of bamboo arrows. I'll talk about that in a video, but I was shooting these arrows thinking, man, I've got enough weight behind the arrow in the draw weight of the bow to flex the shaft, but it just keeps hitting like a stiff impact. And it turned out to be something completely different. So I'm going to do a video about that because everybody knows that I use a 2-fletch arrow. But there's some things that have changed my thinking on that a little bit, but we'll get into that later. 500 spines. You know, I have found 500 spines to be kind of a middle of the road arrow for me. I can affect that dynamic spine a lot just with inserts and then additional weights in the front end. And then depending on what kind of fill tip or broadhead you're using on that, you can really affect that dynamic spine to make those arrows fly just about out of any bow and perform well, especially if you stay within, certain poundages. I have some bows that, like some of my Asiatic bows, I've got one that's 35 pounds at 28 inches, and then I've got one that's 45 pounds at 28 inches, but I could take that 500 spine arrow and shoot it just as well out of any one. Yep, you're absolutely right, Trust Life. Well, Brother Austin, thank you for joining us for this live stream. The drawing, or the contest ended last night at midnight. It ran from July 7th, I believe, through last night at midnight. And there was a video that I posted, and anybody that wanted to be a part of that between the time of the start of the contest, the end of the contest, which was last night at midnight, had to put enter me in the comment section. But I'm sure as time goes on, I'll be doing more giveaways. I've got a really special giveaway plan coming up. Now, this is going to be in a couple months down the road, something that's not a bow or something that's not, but it is something really cool that I've been working on as of late, and hopefully people will like it well enough to join in for that giveaway as well. But thank you for joining us here today, Brother Austin. Thank you so much. Yeah, Trust Life, you're talking about bear shaft tuning. Oh, God. Bear shaft tuning has been one of those things that has frustrated me and given me a lot of joy all at the same time. Bear shaft tuning is one of those things, man. Whew. Monty, you'll get it, man. Just put your put your mind to it. You'll get it. You'll get it, my friend. So you guys hunt? Because I quit hunting years ago. I have a funny hunting story that made me hang it up for good. But yeah, and I respect and admire you guys that get out there and do that, man. I just can't do it anymore. I'm not that guy. Oh, cool, Monty. That's awesome. Yeah, it was a couple of years back. I mean, it's been some time back that I decided that I was going to hang up hunting for good. I sat in a tree stand, if you will, for hours, freezing to death, sitting there waiting and waiting and waiting. Like always, being mindful of, my movements, being mindful that I was quiet, being mindful of all the things that you do when you get out there and you do your hunting thing. So I sat there. And then finally at some point, I think it was like, I don't know, 9:30, 10 in the morning. I'd been there before daylight, and I said, I'm done. I've got to go in. I've got to get warmed up, eat, do whatever I got to do. I crawled down out of the tree stand, and as soon as my foot hit the ground, I heard a deer blow behind me and take off running. And I said, that's it. Never again. I will not sit in a tree stand freezing to death hunting. And ever since that day, I have never went back in the woods to hunt. Now, here where I live, wow, man, that's some heavy arrows. Yeah, you need that for boar control. Absolutely. Now, here where I live, we are overrun with deer. I have them in the backyard all the time. I see them on the side of the road when I'm driving early morning to go to work. We have a couple that actually appear in the backyard once or twice a week. And I don't know what it is down there that they're going after, but there's something that they just spend hours out there just grazing, but they have a great time out there. So it's fun to see them. It's fun to watch them. And if I had to do it to, feed my family again, I would definitely go do it. Don't get me wrong. But as far as just doing it for the sport of it, I just ain't got the patience anymore. Another thing we see around here, too, I see a lot of foxes and coyotes. They are everywhere. Man. Let's see what we got here. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me today. I think I'm going to jump off here and go about my Saturday business. But I appreciate you coming in and hanging out with me for a little while. Trust Life. Monty, looks like you guys have a great conversation going on there. Hopefully you can carry that on after this live stream. But guys, I appreciate your time today. Thank you so much for, taking time out of your Saturday to come in and hang out with me for a little bit. Hopefully you'll join me tomorrow for the live stream and the bow giveaway. And hopefully that one winner will take whichever bow they want and go out and just enjoy it. So thank you so much, everybody. I appreciate it. I hope you have a great Saturday and a great rest of the weekend. and I hope all is good in your world. So I will see y'all tomorrow about 12:31ish, somewhere thereabouts. But have a great evening, and I will talk to you later on. Thanks, guys. You do as well, Monty. You're welcome, Jerry. No problem. All right, guys. I'll holler at you later on. Thanks.